Let's turn to Robert Suhr again with the latest on the forecast. And Robert saw a foggy morning, but definitely cleared up. Very, very clear. So tomorrow, the big night. You got trick-or-treaters, then on into the week.
Yeah, and unfortunately, across northwest Arkansas, we could have more fog. That is something we're definitely tracking. It'll look spooky, possibly for Halloween across northwest Arkansas. But as Paul mentioned, it was a foggy start to the day, and that's where I want to start out with. I'll look at Fayetteville this morning. This is from about 7 a.m. through noon. You can see that thick blanket of fog over the area, and then it takes till about 10:30 or 11 for that fog to start to dissipate before we start to get all of that abundant sunshine out there. Right now, no fog no matter where you look. It's gorgeous everywhere, from Fort Smith all the way out to Poto and all points in between. It is a gorgeous and very comfortable Saturday afternoon out there. Temperatures right now in northwest Arkansas, we're mostly in the lower 60s. You get into the River Valley and we're closer to the upper 60s. One or two locations checking in with a temperature of 70 degrees. But we talked about the changes tonight. We're going to have a weak cold front cross the area in the overnight hours, and after it crosses, we could have some post-frontal clouds associated on the other side of that front. Now, what's important is if we get that fog and that thick deck of cloud cover, which should stay north of the Bobby Hopper Tunnel, big difference in tomorrow's temperatures. Near 60 by around the lunch hour in northwest Arkansas, stuck in the 40s for northwest Arkansas, and it stays that way for a good part of the day. Just see how long that cloud cover will hang on, but it could make a big-time difference in our temperatures. And then waking up Monday morning, things starting to get back to normal. We talked about that fog forecast, and you can see some of that fog developing tomorrow morning. Reduced visibilities only across northwest Arkansas, should possibly be out of here by the lunch hour, but it's that cloud cover that we're worried about. Will that hang around? Then our attention turns to a midweek system that could bring us basically almost a repeat of what we just went through, an all-day washout next Wednesday across the area. Still a couple of days to iron out all the details, but just keep that in mind that we could have another wet couple of days out there middle of the week. We're in the middle of a solar storm right now, a G3 storm, geomagnetic storm from the sun, that could lead to quite the show tonight and tomorrow night. For everywhere you see in green here, could have quite the show of the northern lights. This line is kind of moving, so it could be a little bit further north, but this is what the University of Alaska Fairbanks is saying out there. Lows tonight will mostly be in the 40s, rebounding tomorrow. Like I said, I think these numbers are a little generous. I think it'll be 5 to maybe 10 degrees cooler than what you see there, especially for northwest Arkansas. And then there's a look at that extended forecast, which really isn't that bad besides the middle of the week as we get those rain showers and all-day rain moving through. What's important to note as we show you the River Valley, Paul, northwest Arkansas, some of that rain could end, could, as a little wet snow in the highest of elevations Wednesday night and into Thursday.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Lots of reasons to keep our eyes to the skies. Robert, thank you.